Good evening, friends. This is Santa Claus bringing you the news on this 8th of May, 2026. As we gather around our hearths and homes today, I'm reminded of Julian of Norwich, whose divine revelations on this day in 1373 gave us that wonderful reminder that all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. In our American heartland, a delightful celebration of that beloved summertime tradition, the hot dog, is teaching us something about the enduring spirit of our food traditions. Outside Yankee Stadium, Nathan's Famous has launched a new grass-fed beef frankfurter, showing how even as beef prices reach near-record highs, our neighbors still find ways to enjoy the foods they love. Despite the challenges of rising costs, retail beef sales are up about 4% from last year, with companies creating innovative options to keep beef accessible. It warms my heart to see how communities adapt while holding on to cherished traditions. Meanwhile, across the globe, a hopeful development has emerged in the Persian Gulf. Saudi Arabia and Kuwait have lifted restrictions on U.S. military bases and airspace, helping the American Project Freedom operation to guide commercial ships through the vital Strait of Hormuz. This cooperation comes after a period of tension, but as we've seen time and again, when nations work together for peaceful commerce, all benefit. The Trump administration is now looking to restart operations that had been paused, with the hope of protecting vital shipping routes that bring goods to families around the world. Turning our attention to the United Kingdom, my heart grows concerned for those affected by espionage activities. A London court has convicted 2 men of spying for China by conducting surveillance of Hong Kong dissidents. This reminds us to be vigilant in protecting the vulnerable and ensuring safe haven for those seeking freedom. British officials hope the outcome will reassure the community of Hong Kong pro-democracy campaigners that their safety is being taken seriously. On a more encouraging note, the American labor market shows signs of strength and resilience. Employers added 115,000 jobs last month, marking the strongest 2-month increase since 2024, with the unemployment rate holding steady at 4.3%. This is heartening news for families seeking stability and means more tables will have food this holiday season. When more people find dignified work, communities grow stronger. In an unusual turn, the Pentagon has released what it calls new, never-before-seen files on UFOs, or what they call unidentified anomalous phenomena. The images are quite murky, showing clusters of dots and strange objects that could be almost anything. It reminds us that there are still mysteries in God's vast creation that we have yet to understand. Regarding the ongoing situation with Iran, President Trump has indicated that the ceasefire is still intact despite a burst of violence. Secretary of State Marco Rubio expressed hope for a serious process of negotiation. Let us pray for wisdom among leaders and for peaceful resolutions that spare innocent lives from suffering. In a concerning development, the United Arab Emirates has begun expelling Pakistani workers, creating hardship for many families who depend on these jobs. This appears related to Pakistan's efforts to help end the war in Iran, which has created tension with the Emirates. My heart aches for these workers, many of whom are Shiite Muslims who already face challenges at home. We must remember that all people deserve dignity and fair treatment, regardless of their faith or nationality. From North Korea, we hear news of a new nuclear-capable warship that poses fresh concerns for regional security. As Kim Jong-un modernizes his naval forces, we must redouble our prayers for peace on the Korean peninsula and for diplomatic solutions that bring safety to all people in the region. In China, 2 former defense ministers have received suspended death sentences for corruption, part of an ongoing military purge. Such severe measures remind us of the importance of integrity in leadership and the consequences when trust is broken. On immigration matters in the United States, the Trump administration has proposed significantly increasing minimum salary requirements for H-1B visa holders, which could cost employers billions and reduce opportunities for young foreign talent. While we must ensure fair wages for all workers, we should also remember that immigrants bring valuable skills and contributions to communities. In the United Kingdom, an anti-immigration party called Reform UK has made significant gains in local elections, creating challenges for Prime Minister Keir Starmer's Labour Party. As Reform leader Nigel Farage celebrated what he called a truly historic shift in British politics, we are reminded that societies must thoughtfully address immigration while maintaining compassion for those seeking better lives. Finally, I must share a note of caution for our friends in Japan, where the first fatal bear attack of 2026 has been confirmed, following a record 13 deaths last year. With bears emerging hungry from hibernation, authorities are working to protect communities. This reminds us of our responsibility to live in harmony with nature while also protecting human safety. As we reflect on these stories from around our beautiful world, let us remember that even in challenging times, there remains cause for hope, opportunities for kindness, and the constant possibility of peace. Until tomorrow, this is Santa Claus wishing you all comfort, joy, and goodwill toward one another.